and going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K. All right, a chance to check out stats for De'Aaron Fox.
And, guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves, the wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard. Now, here's McDaniel. They get it back and slam dunk by Gobert.
You simply must account for Rudy Gobert and keep him off the offensive glass. He's done it his whole career.
Vassell was screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Fox. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this great, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. 2 of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Well, making it look very easy. Right at the rim, McDaniels with the finish.
And it's Fox with the ball for the Spurs. Pass to Wembanyama. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Wembanyama's got 5 now.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Wembanyama. We saw him with 29 points last game. Here's Fox. Plays it up off the glass.
Nice work inside from the smaller Fox. So cunning and crafty around the rim.
Edwards against Castle. To the middle. It's tipped. Here's Gobert. McDaniels outside. Offline with his 3. The Spurs have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Fox, no good. The Spurs come into this one following a loss to New York. Here's Edwards. Bucket is good. 5 points in the game.
Boy, Edwards so good in close. This guy has got touch and strength, everything you could ask for.
Wembanyama outside. That 3 off the mark. Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. You can be sure, GA, that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, they're surely eyeing that group 8 hours north in OKC. Another young core that's not going anywhere. If the Spurs want to contend, the standard's been set.
The wide open look here for Fox. A 3-pointer, no good. Timberwolves leading by 3. Inside, here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Gobert. Outside, Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Handle no good. And it's Fox with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Last time they met was in Minnesota where they beat the Timberwolves.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
Back to McDaniel. Shoots over Vassell. McDaniels outside. For 3, Edwards scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And the Spurs with some changes. Barnes, he's checked in for Vassell, and it's Harper in for Stephon Castle. Reed, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Dosunmu comes in for Donte DiVincenzo. Now, here's Fox. 20 points for him last game against New York. To the paint, here's Wembanyama.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Pass to Gobert. McDaniels outside. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Fox kicks to Harper. Wembanyama looking it over. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wembanyama's got 9.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's Dosunmu. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Now, here's Dosunmu. He's coming off a 10-point game against San Antonio. Gobert against Wembanyama. Champagnie passes to Barnes. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one.
He dialed in from the jump tonight. The confidence is showing here in the first.
McDaniels kicks to Gobert. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
Driving in. Outside, Reed. Gobert down low, over Barnes. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back to the action in just a minute. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Minnesota.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Castle is in at shooting guard with Johnson at the small forward. Barnes out there with Luke Cornett, and it's Harper in at point. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Now here's Harper. Hasn't made one yet. Just 5 to shoot, so they take the lead.
That's a confident shot right there by the rookie. Castle wants to keep improving that part of his game.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot. The Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox, he said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. And here is Johnson. Following Julius Randle's 3, Johnson the pass to Cornett. No good on that one. Reed with the defensive effort. Here's Randle. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. And now a 4-point Timberwolves lead. The Spurs shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Some changes here for the Spurs. Vassell comes in for Johnson. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Harper. Edwards has come in for Minnesota. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Pass to Castle. And here is Vassell. Shot clock at 6. They set the screen. Reed with the block.
Boy, good timing defensively from Naz Reid. Send it back.
Timberwolves leading by 4. Conley feeling it out. Randle outside. Over Barnes. And there's Randle on the assist from Edwards. Randle's got 7 points for the quarter.
Boy, a very quiet start, but it looks like he's starting to find a little something out there.
Back to Fox. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Dosunmu's shot is off.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
And the shot goes in. Fox has got 7.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Edwards. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Over the years, Fox has developed into a consistent three-level scorer.
It's Edwards on the wing. Covered by Vassell. And he stays with it. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. Three-pointer, Randall. Rebounded by the Spurs. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
And a lot of people thought they were the favorites going into that one, but ended up being a much tougher game than most anticipated, and they just fell short.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
Back to Fox. Tries again, and the layup is good. Cornette's got his first points in this one.
Something that's kept this game close.
Edwards with the dunk of the night.
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ant.
Like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their Connected Cam. Looking at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was a loss to the San Antonio Spurs.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
Victor Wembanyama is checked in for the Spurs. Harper comes in for Castle. Timberwolves also changing it up. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Randall. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Now here's Barnes. No scoring in this one.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Trains the three-pointer. And it's a 6-point Minnesota lead. DB, what would you say is the biggest difference between the regular season and the playoffs?
The level of intensity goes to a level that is so different than the regular season, Kevin. I say it all the time. If you walk into an NBA arena in the playoffs, the tension is so palpable, you could almost reach out and touch it.
Here's Wembanyama. Anthony Edwards making his last shot.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not.
Oh, that's unbelievable.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Here's Wembanyama. He's got 11. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Down low, here's Gobert. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Inside, here's Barnes. No good on that one. Great D that time from Edwards. Timberwolves leading by 7. Edwards with a physical finish inside.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Fox against DiVincenzo. Step back and squared up. Fox has got 12.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And so it's Minnesota, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Hey, everybody.
I think for the Timberwolves, they haven't quite looked like themselves lately. The question is, how do they get back to the top? How do they recapture that magic?
And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a rocky start for the Spurs.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your opponent's fire.
You like gasoline on a flame, I'd say. And that's a halftime wrap.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Up at the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. And it's Gobert in at center. Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Camp, brought to you by AT&T.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
DiVincenzo passes to Randall, and the layup's good off the glass. And it's 9 points for Julius Randle.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Pass to Wembanyama. Over Gobert. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Edwards with the stuff.
This guy, one of the best athletes in the league. Anthony Edwards knows how to use that to his advantage, folks.
Spurs trail by 12. Outside, Fox. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Edwards kicks to DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. Pass to McDaniels. Gobert against Wembanyama. Gobert dishes to McDaniels. No good from 18.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey guys, Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, and he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Guys, back to you.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And stolen by Castle. To the inside. A pass to Fox. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 11. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. As we get a break in the action, let's take a peek at the team's scoring leaders. In the third spot, the Spurs.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. For 3, Vassell. Poke loose. Whoa, what a slam from Wembanyama.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
DiVincenzo passes to Randall. Here's Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 4 assists now tonight.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Back to Fox. And the 3 off target.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his first foul. And the Spurs making a change here. Barnes is checked in. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. McDaniels with the ball. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Fox with the steal. Barnes kicks to Fox. Castle sets the screen for Fox. San Antonio again missing. Timberwolves leading by 11. Mr. Gobert. Over Castle and off the front iron, and in it goes. Gobert's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, there's height and reach to the advantage of Rudy Gobert. Just gets up and over the top of guys.
And here's Barnes for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Edwards holding off the D and converts.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
San Antonio's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That'll be his second foul of the game. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for De'Aaron Fox. And then for Minnesota, Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Dosunmu comes in for Randall. And Mike Conley subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Castle. Bangs on the trifecta. Castle's got 6.
This is something Castle has been working on, developing his long-range consistency.
McDaniels kicks to Conley. This one for 3. That's good from Edwards on the assist from Conley. Conley's got 5 assists tonight.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now. And the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
To the middle. It's stolen by Wembanyama. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. This is his first free throw of the game.
First personal foul.
That's good from Barnes. And the Spurs with some changes. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. And it's Vassell in for Johnson. Timberwolves leading by 13. Pass to Dosunmu. Wants to get it to Reid, and does.
Man, Naz Reid not only gets off his feet, does it in a hurry and with some strength.
Here's Castle. From past the arc. The shot, no good. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Vassell pairs with Barnes to make up the forward pair. Fox is out there with Harper. And it's Cornett in at the 5 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
Kelly Olynyk checked in for San Antonio.
Dylan Harper. First personal foul.
Spurs trail by 15. Now Fox. Outside Harper. From deep. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 5 assists tonight.
their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Randall no good. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. A pass to Fox. Baseline jumper, and another basket for San Antonio.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now, an exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
Here's Shannon. That's a 2 from Randall. And it's Harper with the rebound.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
Conley against Fox. Five on the clock. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Minnesota leading by 10. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Listen, this guy's a barometer for this team's success offensively. They go as he goes.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Fox has got 10 points here in the second half.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He said, "This is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up." He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
Thank you, Allie.
Every aspect of Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
Spurs trail by 12. Here is Wembanyama. Wembanyama! Too easy for the big man.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Now Randall. Edwards knocks down the 3.
This guy, when he steps across half court, he is within range. Anthony Edwards, my goodness.
Fox against DiVincenzo. Castle fires. Sinks the big jumper. Randall with the ball. Fox with the steal. Oh, Wembanyama. Too easy.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
It's good.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
And now Vassell knocking down a 3 of his own.
Minnesota leading by 9. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will push the lead to double digits.
Rudy Gobert, throughout his career, has done 2 things. Double threat. He's going to rebound it consistently and play great defense. That rim protection is real.
Outside, Fox. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Edwards. And stolen by Castle. DiVincenzo against Wembanyama. Fox! And it doesn't go.
Boy, taking what's there. Very good shot selection, just not the result you hope for.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Timberwolves.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man, gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And not just a win tonight, guys, but a win on the season series as well, as they finished with 3 out of 4 games against this opponent.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Anthony Edwards.
Boy, he makes it look easy, almost like he was just hanging out in the gym practicing today. That's how good it was.
Shooting for Minnesota.
And he's good on the second.
Well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe now.
Reed with the rebound. Shoots the 3. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.